I'm Victoria, but you can just call me Vic. I'm a senior audio engineering student at Belmont, but I'll probably be here forever, unless I start bringing my cat to class and get kicked out. My biggest strength, you ask? Talking. A lot. Which sometimes can bite me in the butt. And I forget that not everyone wants to hear what I have to say all the time, but for the most part, I'm able to comfortably talk to new people, and in everyday life, this helps me build relationships with people I meet, and sometimes ease really awkward situations with a joke. In the workplace, it helps me relate to other employees and even my bosses. People enjoy talking about themselves, am I wrong? And sparking up a conversation about someone's new hair color, music they've been enjoying, or even how their day went can go a long way. Here's an acrostic to help you remember, because it's I don't completely buy into personality tests, but maybe that's because I'm a 4 on the Enneagram and I don't like labels. And it makes a lot of sense that I talk so much and to so many people because I'm also an ENFP and we don't shut up. I first took the Myers-Briggs personality test in high school, and I've always subscribed to ENFP behaviors. Enthusiastic and energetic, always having weird ideas that aren't exactly feasible, but nonetheless are intriguing to explore. But for most of my life, I've also had bad anxiety. I cried a lot in high school. Those hallways were brutal. Kids walking around playing Big Sean out of their Beats pills, student athletes towering over the rest of us like they had muscle milk coursing through their veins, and as much as I liked talking, I could barely speak to people because I was scared they would think I was weird, and I was. In the 9th grade, I dressed a butternut squash up as a goose and carried it around to all of my classes like a pet. It wasn't until this past May when I began treatment for my anxiety, and since then my life has changed drastically. I feel like a whole new person, yet more like myself than ever. My academic life has improved too, and I find myself being a better and more attentive student. Before treatment, I had always been too nervous to even raise my hand in class and ask a question, and now I sometimes don't even raise my hand before speaking. Ironically enough, communication is my biggest weakness. It's not that I don't know how to communicate. You've heard how much I like to talk. It's just that I don't do it efficiently. I usually have around 100 unread texts at a time, thousands of unread emails. My life seems like a series of doors that I've opened but never go through because I get distracted by something else. If that's not bad enough, my file management skills are at an all-time low. My life is an organizational nightmare, and I've been wearing the same socks for 2 days, and I don't even know how to use the calendar app in my phone. What does this all have to do with communication? Well, I guess it all boils down to my awful follow-through. I know there are things that I need to do and people I need to communicate with to do them, but I just have trouble putting it into action. I have dreams and goals, but my poor executive function is a constant obstacle I face in realizing them. My plan of action after graduation is somewhat loose. I'll probably move home to Seattle for a bit because I would love to intern at KEXP, and I don't plan on interning here in Nashville. But my dream is to open up a live music venue. If that doesn't work out, though, I'll probably start a perfume business and get lots of piercings. But if a venue is on the menu, there are lots of factors to be considered. I don't want to go into the business alone, so I'll have to build a team of knowledgeable people. And on top of that, there are legal and financial requirements that must be met, along with a multitude of other businessy suit things. This is why it's important to drop a business plan, which is something that I'll be doing after graduation while I work horrible hours at a horrible job making horrible wages. If there's one thing I've learned in business and audio, it's that there is no one specific path for success. Every guest speaker we've heard seems to have found a place within the music industry in drastically different and unique ways. The key similarity between all of these success stories is that it takes drive and experience to build a career. From getting a degree in audio to working various jobs within the industry, injecting yourself into the music scene is really the only way to survive in it.